Hello guys, so for the last video on this series I stopped on where they are disobedient to parents and are ungrateful. Okay, I think I didn't really speak deeply into the ungrateful part, so I'll start from ungrateful part. So yeah, I'm still in verse 2, and obviously when after that video I decided to actually even stay on that particular chapter of the Bible, and I discovered that I can't stop at verse 5, even though verse 5 is where I intended to stop because of the instruction in verse 5. And I'm hoping some of you have decided to go and verify yourself, because let's be Berean Christians here. Don't just say because Ruth posted about it, you're not going to verify yourself. Go and verify yourself and ask God to open your eyes. But clearly, going by what I later discovered, I decided to think, okay, I think I'll go a little bit further and then come back again to verse 5 to end it, right? Anyway, for this video, for this series, for this part, I'll be starting from the latter part of verse 2. This series is on the characteristics of a Christian narcissist. And yes, I intentionally said Christian narcissist because in the world that we live in today, once a person says I'm a Christian, somehow we just believe them without allowing them to prove to us if they have the fruit of the Spirit. And many times, by the time you're discovering, you have been love bombed. And mind you, it's not only a romantic relationship that you'll be love bombed. Narcissists love bomb anyone that they need to believe them for the lies they want to propagate. So you could have been love bombed into thinking, oh my God, she's such a very gentle sister. She's a child of God, I believe. Meanwhile, this sister is showing you Shege Pro Max, but you don't know. You know, you're even excusing it away. You're even, maybe it's a mistake, you know, it's a mistake. That's how it happens. Then for the oh God. See guys, I'm praying that God would open your eyes and see even beyond what I'll be sharing with you and opening your eyes to see. Again, it's based on the Bible, but I'm breaking it down to your realities to let you see. Because many times when we're reading the Bible, we read the Bible like a book that is ancient ago, that is happened in the years before they born our great-grandparents. Actually, the Bible is a present tense, like it's a present book, and is the best book where the author is constantly present if we invite him to interpret it for us. And yes, I'm believing that God is going to open your eyes to see what he wants you to see from this video. Okay, let's go ahead. Then the latter part says, disobedient to their parents and ungrateful. I spoke extensively about being disobedient to parents in the previous video. If you have not watched it, quickly go and look for it on my wall and watch it. Ungrateful. Have you ever seen where you do a favor for a narcissist and they tell you thank you? If they tell you thank you, best believe it's because they are trying to present a picture that they want you to see to them. It is not because they are really grateful. Their words most times will say they are grateful, but their action comes with pride. And you can see it, especially if you are very sensitive and discerning. But if you are not, you will say, oh, he's very grateful now. Oh, I said thank you. But really, are they really grateful? They are usually very ungrateful. No matter what they do, you do for them, they don't see it as a big deal. They trivialize it. They make it look like, what's a big deal? After all, I can do even better than you. But can they? If they really can, then why are they looking for you to help them? So they trivialize your help for them. Let's continue. They will consider nothing sacred. Nothing to them is sacred. God, an elder in the church, who are you? Someone that is clearly respected by other people. Hello, where are you coming from? Your parents. Huh? I'm literally telling you the practicality, how these people operate. If, say for example, there's a place in the church that they find, like, let's say they are Catholic. You know, Catholic, there's this belief that you go to the Father, you confess, and then the Father prays and all that. I don't know. I'm not a Catholic, but I'm just following what I've seen in the movies. So in case I'm wrong, pardon me, I'm just working based on that. I've never been to the gathering, but I know there's this method of reaching out to the catechist or father or someone in that position where you go and confess what you think you've done that is wrong. These people will not. If they go and meet that person, in fact, that person will not be the one to be confessing. I apologize. Oh God. Okay, there's nothing sacred about them. Anything God calls a sin is not a sin with them. They will make you think that fornication is normal. They would so do it and make it like, before you met them, you know that fornication is a sin. Even if you have committed it in your heart, you're like, God, I'm sorry, I don't want to do this again. If you have not done it, they will not come and tell you that, maybe you have done it before. What's the big deal? If you have done it before, you can do it again. Nothing is sacred for them. A narcissist can sleep with their friend's wife and still boast about it. They will even tell their wife, we did it, they did not catch us. Yes, they make it look normal. Things that are abnormal, they will so simplify it that you wouldn't even realize until later on when you start reflecting and you're like, oh my God, I normalize so many abnormalities. That is why you will see a woman seeing her husband sleeping with an underage child, and instead of her calling the police, what she's doing is to, oh my God, he betrayed me. I'm not saying he didn't betray her, but the man has made it look normal for her to see it as a normal thing. So sometimes you can't even blame the victims when they see their husband molesting an underage. Anyway, let me go on. They will be unloving and unforgiving. Should I stay a little bit? Have you seen where a narcissist loves or forgives? If they forgive you, best believe it's a lie. Either because their eyes around. So the soul of forgiving you is all gone. But my dear, watch your back. And the way they will come for you, they will not come for you directly. They will usually use someone else, especially if they are now influential. A narcissistic pastor. If he's a narcissist and a pastor who is very influential, known worldwide, they usually don't come direct. They use people to come for you. Because they've used money, position, and their influence to gather followers who are faithful followers and loyalists who are blind to their misbehaviors, their manipulative scheme, and they have even manipulated themselves, so they themselves don't even know they're a puppet. So all they are doing is to play to the tune of the manipulator. So literally they come to defend their narcissistic pastor wherever they find it easy to do, like anywhere, any channel, and they do it confidently. Some will even go as far as cursing and wishing bad on anyone that decides to not come against their church. And if it is a spouse, what they do is not just about unforgiveness, but they will try to prove to you that you cannot live without them. They would try to make sure, sometimes they go to the extreme burning your certificate. Sometimes they go to the extreme fabricating lies with proof. Yeah, it's lie, but there's a way they do it, and they will have a proof against you. They will take it to the court against you. And that is why I tell people who wants to leave this kind of people, you cannot just leave, and you cannot just threaten that you're leaving. You have to live tactically. If you are confused, get my book Free at Last. It's available on Amazon. It's available also on the link in my bio. Go and get it. That is how you can leave them. You cannot just if you do it, they will come for you. There's a strategic way to leave these people, either as your husband, friend, or pastor. Let me do this do this last part before I go off for this video. They will slander others and have no self-control. Have you seen where a narcissist is talking negatively about a person? They will find every point to let you know that that person is evil. Even your parents. They will make your parents think, they will make you think that your parents are after your life. They will make you think that your mother is a witch. The mother that raised you suddenly will become a witch. They will tell you that your parents will scatter your marriage. So don't let them know anything about your marriage. If they will not say that, they will be like, oh, our marriage is unique. And your parents may not even understand. And they will make you promise them ahead of time for the atrocities that they are about to do. For example, I'm not perfect. I may make some mistake. Do you promise me that no matter what I do, you will always forgive me? And you too naively, of course, because you're in love, I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you. It is all gimmicks, so that if tomorrow they betray you, they will remind you, but you said you will forgive me. But we agreed you will never tell a third party. That was the agreement. Of course you agreed because you didn't know that was what they were saying. So be mindful. I will have a part 3 of this, obviously. So guys, watch this as well. Share with your friends. Tag those you think will need this. Best believe everybody actually needs it, even those not in a narcissistic relationship, because many times they support the narcissist without knowing that they are supporting the evil one. So share, let everyone see this and let them see what God is saying about them. Watch out for part 3. Thank you.